Hello everyone, how are you? On the eve of Mother's Day, we've just been for our Saturday morning walk, haven't we?
Yeah.
A bit chilly, and we've decided, well, Flinny asked, what did you ask if we could make for dessert tonight?
I said it could we have M&M spice, but then I thought about sticky date pudding.
Sticky date pudding. And why do we like sticky date pudding, Champ?
Because you make the best sauce.
Because I make the best sauce. So I got my mother and my mother-in-law. Hello everyone joining us from wherever you are on this chilly Saturday morning. We're making sticky date pudding, but here's the spoiler alert. My recipe doesn't have 4 ingredients. In 12 years of publishing and writing recipes, this is only the second recipe ever I have shared online with more than 4 ingredients. This recipe has 6 ingredients. But because my beautiful 10-year-old said, let's make sticky date pudding for, both his grandmothers tonight for dinner, it was actually your suggestion, wasn't it, to do a live? He's like, Mum, let's do a live. Everyone will love this. So it is a 6-ingredient recipe, but it is essentially an easy, really, really easy sticky date pudding, and I think you will all love it. So what we've done first off, we just took 250 grams of dates and we chopped them up, just the old black and gold dates. So chop them up, a teaspoon of bicarb of soda and 1.5 cups of boiling water. And that's just been steeping or soaking for about 30 minutes, okay? So there's our first 3 ingredients. Flinny is going to mix our next 4 ingredients. So there's our hand beater Flinny. So we've got 125 grams of butter, and to that we're going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. Now there are lots of recipes that use various sugars. I find the best sticky date pudding in terms of taste and texture and look is made using brown sugar. You use what you like, but I recommend brown sugar. So in we go, and then can you turn on the beater, love? And we want to beat those together until really nice and light and fluffy. Now at this point, you could also add a teaspoon of vanilla if you wanted to, but I don't find it's really necessary. So we've just got, for all of you joining us, we've chopped up 250 grams of dates, added 1 teaspoon of bicarb of soda, soaked it in 1.5 cups of boiling water, and it's just been sitting there for 30 minutes. And you can sort of see the dates, so they're getting a little soft and they're going to be really nice when cooked. Now I've just lined a tray with baking paper as well, and I have preheated my oven to 180 degrees. So hello everybody. Julie Hughes, hello darling. Happy Mother's Day to everyone joining us at the moment. Amanda Hooper, yes, so cold. The wind today. Alinta Watmore, good morning to you as well. Bree Rawlings, happy Mother's Day for tomorrow. I know, isn't it wonderful? Jenny Newbound, my mum's next door neighbour. Hello Jen, hope you're having a lovely day. Oh, Flinny, he's holding up a card saying, oh, that one says happy birthday, Mum, but let's just pretend it says happy Mother's Day. So Flinny's just beaten the butter and the sugar, and you can sort of see it's coming together really nicely, and you've got to beat until it's nice and pale and creamy. So what we're going to do then is add, I've got 2 beautiful eggs that I've just had out at room temperature. So how do you think that looks, Flinner? A little bit more, just a little bit more butter for me, will you? Yeah, just there. So we've just beat the butter and the sugar. We've creamed it together until it's sort of a little bit paler in colour and a nice smooth kind of consistency. Keep going, Dale. Keep going, because then we're going to add eggs to it. Yeah. So we're going to add the eggs one by one, okay? So here's the first one going in. Voila. So you beat that in, darling, please. And we just brought our little eggs to room temperature. I find when you bake at home, room temperature eggs result in a lighter sponge cake, pound cake, sticky date pudding. So room temperature eggs. Hello everybody, Matthew Chippett. Hello, happy Mother's Day for tomorrow. I know, so blessed. We're just doing a picnic in the park tomorrow. Leanne Nicholson, hello to you. Linny Van Dyke, where can we buy these books? Lynn, if you go on to 4ingredients.com.au, we've got loads and loads of Mother's Day specials at the moment, and everybody as well. Remember, join our weekly newsletter where we have, weekly specials just for and exclusively to those on our website. So This is my beautiful 10-year-old, and he's saying Happy Mother's Day to everyone, holding up a card that his brother made me last year, actually. So, okay, Flinny, that's good. Just up the side. Oh, hang on down, hold it down. And then one more egg, we're going to put that in. And what we'll do, love, we'll just scrape down that mixture. Do you like cooking in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like cooking in the kitchen with you. So that's just our eggs, our butter, and our butter, our brown sugar, and our 2 eggs. And what we've got to do, I've got 1 3/4 cups of flour. So we're just going to add that in as well in a second. So what we're going to do, Flinny, we're going to stir in the flour. So just up the side there, see that little lump? Beautiful. Yeah, turn it around. That's it, that's it, that's it. Okay, that looks great. Now can you hold, what we'll do, just hold, we'll hold that up for everyone to have a look at as well. Hang on one sec, Dad. There you are. Okay, let's just put that. So we're going to add the, sorry. Let's just put that over there for now.
You put on the card.
There we go. Now it's off. So let's just add in the flour down. So that's 1 3/4 cups of flour, self-raising flour, and then we're just going to stir it. We're just going to stir it in, and then we're going to stir it into our date mixture before we pour it into our paper-lined tray. And that is essentially our sticky date pudding. So we're having my mother and mother-in-law over tonight. I'm doing a ham hock with some beans, making a beautiful Boston baked bean, serving it with some nice creamy mashed potato and some toasted sourdough, and we're doing sticky date pudding. So total comfort food for our Mother's Day dinner in the 4 Ingredients house tonight. So yes, the ham hock, the Boston baked beans is a recipe out of the easiest slow cooker book ever. So if you have that, this one is not in any book because it is a 6-ingredient recipe, but it's essentially the easiest sticky date pudding you will ever try. And I'll post the recipe on this feed a little later. But remember too, the best thing about sticky date pudding is the sauce, isn't it, Flinny?
Yeah.
The caramel sauce. Oh, here, darling, is it a bit hard to stir? Okay, let's try with a metal spoon. Sorry. Okay. So, as with most things, Flinny, that are batters, you kind of don't want to overbeat. You really just want to beat this until just combined. So that's kind of just incorporated. So, Flinna, let's add this mixture to our dates, like so. And then, can you start stirring this in, love, please? Here's the spoon. There we are. Alrighty. And that is our batter for our sticky date pudding. Now, for a really nice caramel sauce to accompany this pudding, you need just 3 ingredients. So you need a cup of brown sugar, 4 tablespoons of butter. You right, Bubba? A cup of brown sugar, 4 tablespoons or 60 grams of butter, and a tub of cream, so about 300 mils of cream. You put all of those into a little saucepan and you just melt it, over a low heat, bring it down, melt it all together, stirring constantly, and that will create, honestly, how good's that caramel sauce?
Really good.
Really, really, really good. So you've got this warm, sweet, yummy sticky date pudding, and you've got this caramel sauce. So yes, okay, never to be found on the Best of Jenny Craig, this recipe, but it's a real crowd pleaser. Like, it's delicious, it's easy to make, it doesn't really require any fancy equipment, and it is a recipe everybody loves. Everybody loves a sticky date pudding. So Flinny, that is fantastic. Can everyone see? Yep, let that go. So that's just all mixed together, which is fab. So Flinna, let's lift it up. And can you start pouring it, darling? Let's lift it up. Hang on, and we'll move that there so everyone can see. Can you start pouring it into, woohoo. You're right, darling?
Yeah.
Hang on one sec. So see all those lovely dates coming out, everyone? Can you see the consistency of the mixture? Oops, hang on, Bubba. Just get it in the middle and then I'll spread it out. Hang on one sec. So I'm just using a spatula to get all this yummy. We don't want to miss any of this mixture because it's just so good. So preheat your oven to 180 degrees. There you go, Dale. I think that's enough, is it? Do you reckon we got enough? And you're going to bake this for 40 minutes. So actually, Selena, we need to set the timer. We'll have to get my phone, darling, and set the timer. But there we go. That's our sticky date pudding. Let's get that off there. Aww. And cuddles for everybody, hey, for Mother's Day. Wherever you are, we hope tomorrow you're getting lots of lovely cuddles as well. There we go. Bubba, can you put that into the oven? You right? That's our sticky date pudding, everybody. As easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hello to everyone. Oh, you're right, sweetie? Yeah. And it's just good, isn't it, when you got a little helper as well. So Chili Trish, hello, darling. How are you? Our dessert of choice. Leanne Brown, hello to you. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. Carla Howard, love watching your lives. Well, it's easy, Carla, when you got a little helper. Leanne Francis, hello from the Gold Coast. Diane Boudville, hello to you. Good morning, Darla Morrison and Carol Ware. Hello. Timmy James, look forward to the end product. So, Tim, I won't obviously... subject you to 40 minutes of waiting. What we'll do, Flinny and I'll go and set the timer, won't we, Bubba? And we will take a photo of it when it comes out of the oven. But in the meantime, what we'll also do is we'll make the caramel sauce and we'll just put the recipe for both of these on this feed. So you've got both of them yourselves to maybe cook for someone you love this Mother's Day. So on behalf of Flynn and I, we just would like to say to all of you, happy Mother's Day for tomorrow. Wherever you are, we hope you have a great day. And we'll post a little picture of our sticky date pudding later on this Saturday when it comes out of the oven. Mwah. Bye, beautiful people. Happy Mother's Day. Have a lovely weekend. You're going to turn it off for me, Cleaner. Now we're going to clean up the mess. Thankfully, it's not too much, though. Bye. Oh, thanks, Bubba. Love you.